Hello and welcome to first of many Los Santos tuners contract guides. In today's video I'm going to go over the data contract. To start these missions you have to own a auto mod shop. Guide on that will be coming soon. And make your way to the planning board upstairs. There is a total of 6 new contract missions and don't be alarmed if there are only 3 showing on the board. Don't worry, these missions rotate and spawn at random 3 at a time. Alright, the data contract pays $170,000 as well as a $75,000 for your first time bonus. The first setup is safe house location. Once you start this up, head to the location that Santa has sent you on your map. After this, it's pretty straightforward. You are directed to follow a helicopter to a hideout. The helicopter will go to one location up near Palito Forest at Alamo Sea. By the way, it doesn't really matter what route you take for this one, as long as you head in the direction of the helicopter, sticking to the roads of course. Once the sky lift has dropped the crate, you now have to take a photo of the entrance of the bunker. Then you have to wait for an armoured vehicle to exit the bunker. For this, simply drive your vehicle up the hill that is overlooking the entrance to the bunker. Then, once the cutscene shows, you now have to follow the barrage. What you should do is drive up behind it and shoot the gunner first, then nudge forward to the front of the barrage and headshot the driver. Get out of your vehicle and from this point, simply drive the barrage back to the mod shop. A helicopter will be on you at all times. Don't take it out. If it hits you, rack up on snacks, because if you keep one of the choppers alive, it stops the annoying ground enemies bombarding you. And once you deliver it back, we are done on the first planning work. For the next planning work, we have defenses. This one is honestly very straightforward. What I like to do is really not focus on the moving vehicle, as that wastes time, and to be honest, in the finale, you only really need one of these. However, we are going to focus on getting both stationary ones. For all of these spawns, be careful as there will be enemies that jump out in vehicles from different places, so be aware of that. When at a location, take out the guard that closest to the vehicle and then the remaining guards. Then hop in and be careful with this vehicle as the handling is pretty trash and you don't want to crash too often as you may risk tipping over. For the location you need to deliver to, it's the same as the Longfin prep down at Elysian Island. Deliver it back and now we are going to get to the closest one opposite near the airport. Once there, kill the guards, and they are mainly in cover, so be careful they don't catch you by surprise. Then hop into one of the night sharks and attach the back of it to the trailer, and again be very careful not to crash with this thing as the trailer can easily fall off. And with that, simply deliver to the same location, then wait for the timer to end as it's pointless wasting time going for the other one. With all that, preps are done. It's now on to the finale. Head back to your auto shop and start it up. For the weapon loadout, go for the heavyweight. It's an all-round pack-a-punch loadout. Don't forget to buy some armor as well. Now for your vehicle, I highly recommend picking the Jester RR if you own one, of course, because it's the fastest one in the update and the only vehicles you can actually use for the finale are the new Los Santos tuner ones. If you don't have any, don't worry, you'll be given Santa's car. Alrighty, simply head over to the bunker and as soon as you arrive, enter onto the yellow checkpoint. Once inside, kill the guard instantly to your left as soon as you enter, then make your way forward to the first hard drive. Be careful in this room as there is a guard on a machine gun. Take him out and try your best to clear out the room while maintaining cover as you will be shot from 3 different angles. So the quicker you do this, the less risk of you dying. Simply clear out the enemies that come after you and locate the hard drive and then collect it. Then go out to the back way to the next hard drive. Be careful as there is quite a few enemies scattered, so clear out the area as best as you can before stealing the hard drive again. You can follow the rest of the gameplay right now to know exactly what you're doing. If you don't want to, skip ahead to the timestamp on screen.
Did you just do what I think you did? Get your hands down! Death embrace you! Get that son of a bitch!
Come on, let's go. This shit ain't rocket science.
How you know? Maybe that's what's on them drives, babe.
Alright, well, stealing rocket science ain't rocket science, y'all. Double time, let's go.
Get a job! Get down! You dirtbag! Cover me! Say something!
How we doing? You getting them?
Okay, once you have gotten all the hard drives, you can now want to make your way to the exit. Using your vehicle, which is why I recommend the Jester RR, as fast as you can, make your way to Elysian Island, and be careful as a lot of Merryweather will be right after you, so avoid them as best as you can, or shoot them if you feel the need to. Once you arrive at A.V. Schwartzman, you want to head into this front door and then plug in the hard drives. Now, he will start uploading the data, but this is where things get difficult, so get ready for a swarm of endless enemies, because this guy takes a very long time to complete the upload, and I mean a very long time. As soon as he starts, you leave the building and make your way to the weapons we stole from the defense mission, just around this corner, around this brick wall type area, and go through the gates and pick up the minigun and rocket launcher, and gun down all the helicopters and enemies that will spawn around you, and be very careful of this, as this is something that will catch you off guard. But you cannot let any of the enemies reach Avi, as they will just run up and go inside and kill him, and you don't have enough time to react. So if you see enemies getting close, shoot them before they get to him. For the armoured vehicle, use your RPG to blow that up, and when Avi is getting close to finishing the upload, weaponized tampers are going to spawn. They are very easy to blow up with a minigun in just a few shots. Okay, once Avi has finished uploading, you'll have to kill the remaining enemies. I recommend staying inside with RV, as it's safer in there from the amount of gunfire that you're going to receive from the buzzards, tampers, and the ground enemies. And pick off all the ground enemies first, because they will run up to you to get to you and try and kill you, so you can easily just pick them off when they run through the door, and making it a lot easier. Then go outside and pick off the remaining buzzards and tampers, and with that, you are done with the mission. Anyway guys, I hope this helped you guys out on how to do the 2 preps and the finale to the data contract. If it did, consider subscribing. I hope this somewhat gives you guys an idea of how these missions work, how they pay and stuff like that. Tomorrow I'll be uploading a guide on the auto mod shop, so stick around for that. You do not want to miss that in-depth review and guide on how it works. So don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you all later.